The assassination of President John F. Kennedy was 55 years ago, and yet his image remains as vibrant and as relevant as ever. In this special exhibit, 55 Years, we explore that image of President Kennedy through the decades on a series of magazine covers ranging from 1963, immediately after the assassination, to 2018. The exhibit begins here in the 1960s. Immediately after the assassination, President Kennedy was memorialized on magazine covers around the world. By the end of the decade, he becomes a symbol of unfulfilled hope and promise, held aloft as an example of what was lost during this decade of violence and skepticism. By the 1970s, lingering questions about the assassination and mistrust in our government prompt many people to wonder what actually happened on November 22, 1963. It's also a decade in which the general public and historians begin to contemplate the Kennedy legacy, questioning the achievements of this young president 10 and 15 years after his death. Here in the 1980s, debate continues to rage about the Kennedy assassination. And by the time we reach the 20th and the 25th anniversaries of his death, President Kennedy is man and myth and legend. And baby boomers, for whom the assassination defined their childhood, by the end of the 1980s, they've reached the age that President Kennedy was at the time of his death. The 1990s was the age of Oliver Stone, his film JFK reinvigorating the assassination debate and inspiring a whole new generation of assassination researchers. As more is found out about President Kennedy's private life, we somehow see him as a more human figure, yet nonetheless admired. In the 2000s, President Kennedy shifts from memory to history. In so many ways, he comes to define the early 1960s. As we marked the Kennedy centennial in 2017, we look on this figure, frozen in time at the age of 46, as still a vibrant reminder of everything that's good, everything that's positive about America. And he continues to inspire us, inspire people around the world, 55 years after his death.